Hello everyone and welcome to another review. Today is the 20th anniversary Kamen Rider HG Core Gashapon review. And this one you get they all stand in the same pose, the way these are, and they all have a platform, little plate that they stand on. And you got from 1 to Super 1. And back there you got the general stuff you get in all the Gashapon stuff. This one's in 2000 I can't remember 2000, but we got an advertisement for Ryuki stuff, so that's 2003 to 2002. And warnings and such, yeah, 2002, made in China. I got these at the Sumsoipo shop in Hong Kong, at Toy Zone again, and the entire box was about, I think 200 or something, or 150. Well, anyway, first you got Ichigo. Like I said, all of them have the same pose. The molding of the scarf is molded into the body. You can't turn the head. You can't turn the arms either because they all got different pegs. The pegs on this one is quite, not loose, it's quite solid. I think the torso's on the piece, yep. And the belt's part of the body. The head's solid on. The antenna they're soft enough not to snap. The painting on it is quite good, even on the belt. There's no compound eye effect, but well, it's slightly shiny enough. The helmet is metallic painted, like it should be, and there's no neck color, so it's covered up all black. Gloves are nicely silver. The molding and painting on the back is just as good as the front. Made in China stuff is all on both legs. There's nothing underneath apart from peg holes, which are very similar to US action figure peg holes. They could stand on US action figure toys like cars and stuff. Yeah, all of them have closed fist hands. Yeah, the colour is accurate enough. There's even molding of where the shirt meets the pants, so it looks okay. For my purposes, the head size is good, let's say, for a Lego figure. Although I already have Ichigo made, and plus the official Mega Bloks Ichigo. Here's the official Mega Bloks Ichigo. Of course, this is like first Ichigo, his first form, I think. This is the later version. Of course, here's my other customized Kamen Rider Ichigo. Oh yeah, I need to paint his arms. Oh well. Yeah, that's his black helmet, so... I've only just started watching Kamen Rider 1, so I'm not sure what he's supposed to look like, first form or second form. Let's move on to Nigo. Nigo is pretty much the exact same mold. It is the exact same figure. Only difference is the paint. I say the exact same mold. It's got different joints, which is just... it looks exactly the same. Come on. Well, he's got both round joints, so his hands can move, I guess. His gloves are shiny red. Like his boots are also shiny red. Of course, the line is one stripe instead of two stripes. Okay, a bit different because the stripes actually have a molding instead of just paint. So there is a bit of colour mold on the arms. The rest of the body is pretty much identical. Paint job looks good enough. Looks like the real deal. There's a bit of red marking on the pants. So I don't know if that's just this one or the paint generally isn't too good. Again, the antenna is soft enough not to be brittle and snap off. Next you have Fifi. I have seen the series and it is awesome. He even has this few different gadgets on his belt. There's molding inside a double cyclone. His molding's solid enough. His arms joined lower so he can have a slightly different pose. Again, the paint on this is pretty good. The antenna again is... oh, this one's actually not doing too it's a bit loose, so I think I'm gonna drop a little drip of glue on that one. Yeah, I don't have a Fifi, so this will be perfect for my Fifi Lego head. The rest of him is good. The matte green looks nice. Here's the back, again shiny white. The molding on the belt and back is not too good because look, it feels like there's just too much paint on it, so the detail's a bit lost. The joints in the arms aren't too good because you can see the lines very carefully no matter how much you push the arm in. So Fifi is not so good so far compared to the others. And then you have Rider Man. Again, his antenna is solid enough. His hands join here, where the glove is. His belt's very basic. I think there's lack of colouring on the belt. Torso looks good. Chest piece is okay. It's not too much on the back. And of course it doesn't come with any arm attachments because you only just get that one statue. And the molding on the face, you know where the mouth is okay. Looks human enough. Next you have Kamen Rider X. Yeah, he looks really good, and his antennae are thicker so they're more solid. Again, the scarf's molded into the torso, and you almost have like his sort of armor shape underneath the scarf, which is really good. Yeah, it doesn't look like it isn't just a flat scarf piece. The scarf piece actually follows the dents of the armor. There's the belt. It's sort of flatter than the actual one, so you can't actually. I think that's a handlebar. So we haven't seen X yet. I haven't watched it yet. The black's really shiny, and the molding is good. Again, he's quite solid. Nothing falls apart. Looks good. Next, you have Annersary, one of my favourites. He's short series, but great. The molding and the paint on the body is so good. I think because all of his lines, there's so much detail. His head's shiny and his body is not so shiny. So it's kind of just like in the show. He's supposed to have a shinier head. His sort of one antenna is really solid. Doesn't feel like it's going to snap at all. And it's looking slightly down compared to the others. And the Gigi bracelet is not too detailed. Again, it almost feels like there's too much paint on it that the detail is covered. And of course the belt doesn't have the handles, it just sort of flat, like sort of melts into the torso. Everything of him attached on the arms, where the gloves are. And again, I've already made a Amazon Lego figure. It's almost like father and son. Oh, cute. But the way I cut the other head was slightly looking up, so maybe I'll have a good, nice looking down head. Yeah, that's my Amazon Lego figure. So yeah, Amazon is my favourite so far out of all of it. His back pins aren't painted though, and they slide off much like the other Amazon figures. So yeah, that's Amazon. He's cool. Next we have Stronger. Now those who are Kamen Rider fans, the actor of Stronger, rest in peace. If you haven't read the story, the actor died because of not recovering from after the cancer operation. And his wife said to him, Kamen Rider's pretty cool, and he started breathing for another night when he was gonna die that night. So that's a pretty cool story. He was gonna die, and his wife said Kamen Rider's pretty cool, and he lived for an extra night. So that's, I don't know, sounds special. The way this figure is, molds underneath the shoulder pads. Well, the armor piece. I think the armor piece is slightly smaller than the show, so he's probably least show accurate. But he's the only one with actual big horns that pop up so far from the head. And again, they're thick enough and solid enough not to snap. The paint's really good. You even have the molding on the eye, so he's the only one with a compound eye effect because of how his helmet is. And the glove is nice white, really white. Next you have Skyrider, which he's again, I'm not seeing the series, but yeah, he looks okay. That's how the molding fits, and because of that, I always feel like there's a hole between his shoulders. Don't like that too much. Antennas are solid enough. Helmet looks good, nice and shiny. Everything's shiny when it should, matte when it should. And scales on the back as well. And then last you have Super One. He looks decent. Comes with his standard white gloves. There's got the little sort of cowboy glove thing going on. That was folded down, so it looks cool because it's like it sounds actually down. Molding's fine, everything looks fine. Again, I already have a Super One made. The one I've made, I think the head might be a bit too big. So, even though it's compound-ized, I might go ahead and use this head instead. So yeah, for the price 200, yeah, if you like statues, go ahead. I mean, it's okay. If you like me trying to make Lego heads, these are also okay, because it's the right size. Apart from that, yeah, they look good enough. Nothing special about them. So, yeah, if you can find it for 200 Hong Kong, go for it. But anything more than that, I won't go for it. If you find it for 50 pounds, no thanks. 20 pounds, if that's the total, then go ahead. Anything more than that, don't go for it. Yeah, more pictures on Facebook. Subscribe and have a nice day. Bye.